Yo, what's happening, fam? I ain't got nothing to talk about really. Just want to do a little vlog thing real quick, real fast on my little daily commute. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting a little cam situation going on, little dash cam situation. Something better than this iPhone. Cause you know it's kind of since my normal commutes is in the dark. So I need something where I got some good night, but it don't look too bad now. You really. I look like the mysterious dude in the cut. Nah, but now I ain't got nothing really to talk about today. Just wanted to do this little vlog thing real quick. On my way home. Just checking out some Ab-Soul. That's a dope MC right there. But yeah, man, just another day on the job. Got another fun and exciting day. Another fun and exciting day at the ministry tomorrow, trying to finish up this paperwork process. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, since we on that, spit my little philosophy on this whole marriage situation. I don't want to. You know, a lot of people have a lot of religious beliefs when it comes to marriage, but I mean it's a religious thing, right? I'm a little air freshener in a way. It's a religious thing, but that's the basis of it. That's what it's supposed to be. But somehow, man as in mankind has found a way to benefit again off of something that that's a spiritual thing. That's a connection. It's a spiritual connection between two human beings. You know what I'm saying? The people that has control over our societies. They figured out a way to capitalize on the things that we believe in. So I mean, I'm saying all of that to say that this whole paperwork process is straight. To me, I don't believe in that. Unfortunately, this is the world I was born into, so I have to, there's something I don't have a lot of control over certain things. So like for me, getting married, as far as a marriage certificate and having a ceremony, that's all man-made stuff right there. That's all man-made. I've never seen a marriage certificate keep a marriage together. I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen two people who are in a relationship together for years and years, still somehow managed to have a much better relationship than people who got the ring and the piece of paper saying that they're married. Matter of fact, some of the most successful relationships I've ever seen came without the ring and the marriage certificate. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, those little things, and even them ceremony, that pieces of paper and that metal around your finger, that stuff, it carries little weight when it comes to people being in when it comes to long-term relationships between a man and a woman, or even 2017, man and man, woman and woman, whatever. Any long-term relationship, that piece of metal around your finger and that piece of paper that says you're married from your government, it carries little weight when it comes to, what's real in that relationship. I mean, there's a lot of people out there giving, marriage advice or relationship advice, and not one, expert, okay? Not one relationship expert will say anything about that piece of paper or the ring or the ceremony or where you spend your honeymoon and none of that, because it's not important, man. What's important is having this is my philosophy. What's important is having a spiritual connection, communication, the basic things like communication. Y'all gotta be on the same level with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a at least like a connect. You don't have to like all the same things. you know what I'm saying, shit, you really don't even have to speak the same language, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but the things that are important, you have to, and it's gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself. You don't have to speak the same language, but you have to communicate. Now, that spoken language in any form of communication is only a very, very small portion of the actual, and communication as a whole. You know what I'm saying? There's body language, there's eye contact, there's the majority of communication happens through other means other than the words that I say out of my mouth. Actually, for me personally, you can say whatever you want to say to me, dog. Like, it doesn't, I don't pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. If there's nothing else, if you're telling me some news or some information, if I didn't see it for myself, you know what I'm saying? It's like me reading a fictional book. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? Like, unless you can prove it to me, without you just telling me what he said, she said, or what you said, I have no proof that it actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Or if going back to relationships, if you tell me you love me, but you know what I'm saying, you don't really show it. You're not, you know what I'm saying? If you tell me you love me, but then I feel like I'm putting more effort into the relationship, to the success of the relationship than you are, then I mean, like, it's just words at that point. You have to show somebody that you love them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways you can do it, and it varies from relationship to relationship. There's a lot of relationship experts. I throw them quotation marks up again. A lot of relationship experts, come up with these bullshit ass lists. Excuse my language, but they come up with these lists about, you gotta, how to show someone you love them. There is no list. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different ways of judging how you feel about them. So there is no real list. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I kind of went off on I kind of veered off the, what I was talking about at first, but the whole thing is, there's really that this piece of paper doesn't really mean much to me. Me and my lady feel the same. My wife feel the same. That's why I call her my wife already. She calls me her husband. Like, we're, in our hearts and in our minds, we're already husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? This piece of paper is just something that we have to do because of certain, stipulations and certain laws, and the situation that we're in right now, we're kind of forced to get this piece of paper right now. In the grand scheme of things, we don't really care about this piece of paper or no ceremony or rings. I mean, we wear rings, but I mean, that's just, at the end of the day, ring or no ring, marriage certificate, no marriage certificate, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's my wife right there, to the, you know what I'm saying, to the end. You know what I mean? And okay, she was my second wife, and I'm not just like, I didn't wake up with these ideas or with this philosophy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? These are things based off my life experiences. You know what I'm saying? What I've, where I'm at now with it. So this is my second marriage, right? Okay. My first wife, we got the paper, we had the ring. We got married in a courthouse, but the way that relationship felt is totally different, you know what I'm saying, than the way this one feels. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt in my mind that this lady is the one for me, and I couldn't say that. Even though I had some love for my first wife, I loved her, but it's like, like, even before we got divorced, like, for the longest time, I felt like she was more of my roommate than my wife, you know what I'm saying? If you can If you can, you know what I'm saying, dig what I'm talking about. Man, these people, well, I don't know what they be doing out here on the streets. And now this dude, now he wanna driving slow than a mug. Well, I don't know what they be doing out here on I don't know what they be thinking about here driving. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because I don't know what these people doing. It's just like I can't even. I gotta get these dash cams so I can get this, so I can let y'all see the hell that I go through every day driving on these doggone streets, man. Because this the way these people out here drive, but I can't even explain it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do is show you. But anyway, yeah, man, that's a little. You know, I'm just doing a little quick vlog, whatever. Then another one I ain't playing this one at all. But yeah, that's it. Deuces.